Good morning. This one is the first reading class of the week. Remember, we have the second reading class on Friday, 14 at the same hour. That's mean 8 a.m. Okay, so let's see. Remember, in the last class, we talked about dinosaurs. Okay, we talk about the different type of dinosaur that we can find in the different period. Okay, remember we discussed about the three period of them: the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous, and we discover some interesting facts, okay, about the dinosaurs. Okay, right now we continue talking about them, but in this case a specific dinosaur that in this case is let me see, the mystery of the terrible hand. In this case is the Dinocaros. Okay, because the paleontologists discover only a hand, but this one is big. Okay, and they try to find, okay, what is the type of dinosaur that they discover. Okay, so let's see. This one is the reading class first, week number 19, and we discuss the unit 7th B. This one is the mystery of terrible hand. Okay, so let's see. If you notice in the picture, okay, the hand is big. Yeah, okay, but the paleontologists only discovered this part of the body of this dinosaur. Okay, not the leg, not the head, okay, only this hand. Okay, and for that reason, it's a mystery. Okay, so let's see. We know this one, that is a Dinocaros. Okay, it's a huge animal. Okay, and also the Dinocaros, okay, let me see, the size is very big, and also it's a mystery because the body didn't appear during the years. Okay, the only part of the body that appear is the hand. Okay, let's pass to the before you read. In this case, we complete, okay, we read the definition that we have in our book, that is on page 100. We have, for example, claws. Okay, this one is a long, it's a sharp nails of the toes or fingers of some animals. Then we have the fossils, the bones or remains of an animal or a plant. Then we have horns. This one is the hard things on top of an animal's head. Then we have a nerve. This one is an action that's meant to take something out of the ground. Okay. Now we complete the part of you have here, the paragraph that you have here, with the bold words. Paleontologists continue to, okay, what do you consider is the answer? Claws, fossil, horse, or an earth? In this case, the answer is an earth. Okay, new dinosaur. That's mean they discover or they take something, okay, out of the ground. In this case, it's a specific animal, the dinosaur. A new dinosaur, okay, fossils. Okay, you know that fossil is a remains of an animal or maybe or a plant, okay, around the world. Many of these dinosaurs look strange to us. Okay, some had horns on their heads. Other, like Epidendrosaurus, attack their prey with, okay, the claws, like giant knives. What was the purpose of these natural and unusual features? Or maybe, and what can they tell us about dinosaurs? In this case, okay, you know that the majority of the dinosaurs try to survive in this period, and they use different part of the body for maybe see for chasing food, okay, for chasing different animals for eating, okay, or for surviving, or let me see, for try to avoid an attack of other animal of other dinosaurs. And for that reason they use the claws. Okay, let's review. Number one, an earth. Number two, fossils. Number three, horse. And number four, claws. Okay, now we pass to this one. This one is the Epidendrosaurus. Okay, the size of this kind of dinosaur is 30 centimeter. That's mean 12 inches. That's mean this one is a tiny dinosaur. Okay, and its remains were discovered in China. Okay, in a part of Asia. So let's continue. Now this one is the vocabulary, and we have the number one, that is seeking. Okay, is when you try to find or get something. In this case, okay, paleontologists have been seeking an answer. That's mean they try to find an answer. Okay, number two, this one is length. Okay, how long something is from one end to the other. Okay, in this case, let me see, the length of each arm. That's mean the distance, okay, or how long is the arm from the body. Then we have extended, that is something that may longer or larger. Okay, when fully extended, that's mean when it's complete, longer or larger. Then we have terrible. That means this one is very bad. Okay, the terrible hand. Okay, that is the bad hand. Okay, this one is part of the vocabulary: seeking, length, extended, and terrible. Then we have examine. Okay, that in this case is to look at somewhere or something very carefully. Okay, for example, in the reading says that scientists have examined the area many times. That means they look the area many times. Then you have the job. This one is to take something out of the ground by digging. In this case, is dig up. Okay, this one is the past tense. Okay, so they have the job only a few other bones on these dinosaurs. Okay, that's mean they take something or one part of this kind of dinosaur. Let's continue. Then we have appearance. This one is the way a person or things looks. Okay, in this case the Deinocheirus. Okay, appearance. Yeah, okay, the scientists believe that they have let me see, some ideas of the appearance of this kind of dinosaurs. Then we have estimate. This one is a guess of what the size, maybe value, amount, cost of something might be. Okay, the estimate of its body. Okay, let's continue. Then we have the opinion. In this case is when you have a specific thought or belief about something or someone. Yeah, okay, in this case is the opinion of some scientists. A mystery, something strange that cannot be explained or understood. Okay, the body is a mystery. That means the body is something strange or is something that you cannot explain in this case. Okay, let's make a review about the vocabulary. We have seeking, okay, length, extended, terrible, examined, okay, the job, okay, that is the past tense of the job, appearance, okay, estimate, opinion, and mystery. Okay, this one is the part of the vocabulary that we can find here. Now we pass to the reading comprehension part. First one, we have the purpose. Okay, what is the main purpose of this reading? In this case, is to explain how paleontologists find dinosaurs fossil, or to compare T-Rex and Deinocheirus, or to talk about different dinosaurs discoveries in Mongolia, or to describe an unusual type of dinosaurs. In this case, this is the option D, to describe an unusual type of dinosaur, because we talk about a specific dinosaurs, that is Deinocheirus. Yes? Okay, number 2. Which of these can we definitely say about Deinocheirus? Okay, A, B, C, or D? In this case, okay, the correct option is the letter D. Scientists are still trying to find out the size of its body. Okay, that's mean this one is definitely the ideas of the scientists. Okay, that they are still trying to find out the size of its body, because they only have the terrible hand as an evidence. Number 3, in lines 9 to 10, it says, but since the original discovery, they have the job only a few other bones of this dinosaur. What does it mean? Okay, in this case, only a few bones were found in the original discovery. The dinosaur found in the original discovery didn't have many bones, or they haven't found very many bones since the original discovery, or they have found no new bones since the original discovery. In this case, is the option C. They haven't found very many bones since the original discovery. Okay, that's mean they only find one. Okay, no one, but only one part of the body, that is the hand. Okay, that's mean they haven't found a lot of bones as evidence. This case is the option C. Number 4, what does this refer to in line 17? Okay, Deinocheirus leg bone, a modern day ostrich, the length of Deinocheirus arm, Deinocheirus body size. In this case, is Deinocheirus body size. Okay, because in the line 17 says, okay, this is almost as big as a T-Rex. That's mean in this case we talk about the body size. We continue with number 5. The main idea of the third paragraph is that Deinocheirus may have had a very large body, was a very small dinosaur, was probably not an ornithomimid, or probably lived in tall trees. In this case, the correct option is may have had a very large body, okay, because the passage didn't mention that they probably live in a trees, or maybe was probably not an ornithomimid or was a very small dinosaur. No, okay. The only thing that the reading mentioned is may have had a very large body. Okay. Number 6, what does the word evidence mean in line 24? And if we check the line 24, until paleontologists find new fossil evidence, they will continue to ask this question, okay? In this case is information, exactly, okay? When you have some documents, when you have some pictures, some photos, okay, a video about this one, that's mean you have an evidence, okay? You have a fact. This one is a synonym. Number 7, which statement would Thomas Holtz probably agree with? Okay, Deinocheirus was an ornithomimid. Scientists have a clear idea of what Deinocheirus looked like. Deinocheirus was probably larger than T-Rex, or there is still a lot we don't know about Deinocheirus. And in this case, the correct option is, okay, that there is still a lot we don't know about Deinocheirus. Okay, why? Because the scientists or the paleontologists only discovered the terrible hand, okay, and they don't know what is the size of the dinosaurs, okay, where it live, and something like that. Okay, so that's mean we don't have enough information about this kind of dinosaur. Okay, did you know? Also known as Elvisaurus, okay, Cryolophosaurus had a head crest that was similar to Elvis Presley's 1950 haircut, and for that reason the scientists call Elvisaurus. Yes, okay, it's similar. Okay, this one is an interesting fact. Now we pass to the reading skill. We use definitions to find meaning, and in this case, okay, you will often find new words and phrases in a text. Okay, for example, in this passage, we discover new names of a dinosaur. So these one are new words. Some of these may be defined in a text. Okay, certain words sign a definition. For example, is, means, refers to, and is called. Okay, all of these one are verbs that we use for expressing ideas or for expressing the meaning of a word. Yeah. Okay, definitions can also be set off by certain punctuation. Okay, for example, we use dashes, parentheses, commas, or maybe quotation marks. These may also signal extra information about people or places in a text. And we have some examples here. For example, dinosaurs, which means terrible lizards. Okay, if you notice, this is in quotation mark because this one is an important information. Okay, means. Okay, and also you have a definition verb. Okay, which means terrible lizards. Lived millions of years ago. Ostriches, comma, large flightless birds live in Africa. Okay, you put the information into commas, and this one is an extra information of this sentence, because if you say ostriches live in Africa, this one has a sentence that has sense. Okay, and if you said ostriches, large flightless birds live in Africa, okay, also the sentence has sense. Nisi is physically similar to a type of plesiosaur. Okay, you write a dash, a sea reptile with a very long neck. That's mean you describe, in this case, the dinosaur, and you give definition or give the meaning or give a description about this specific information. Okay, so let's see. Now we have the completion. We complete the sentences with definition from the box. Okay, number 1, Tyrannosaurus means, okay, A, B, C, or D. In Greek, Rex means king in Latin. In this case, the option is the letter D. Tyrannosaurus mean, okay, tyrant lizard in Greek. Okay, number 2, T-Rex was a biped, which refers to, in this case, okay, an animal with 2 feet. Its arms were very small. Number 3, based on fossils, a T-Rex lifespan, in this case, the length of time it lived was about 30 years. Exactly. Okay, number 4, Tyrannosaurus zoo. In this case, the last option is option B. The world's most complete T-Rex skeleton was found by fossil hunter Sue Hendrickson in 1990. Okay, let's check again the answer. Number 1, D, number 2, the option A, number 3, the option C, and number 4, the option B. Okay, excellent. Now, scanning for meaning. Use definition in the reading, okay, that's meaning on page 101 to answer this question. So we have, what is an omnogovy? What does the name Deinocheirus mean? And what word ornithomimids mean? Okay, in this case, you have exactly 1 minute for finding the answer in page 101. Okay, so for example, what is omnogovy? You can find the answer, let me see, in line number 4. What does the name Deinocheirus mean? You find the answer in line, let me see, number 13 and 14. And the number 3, okay, ornithomimids. In this case, you find the answer. Let me see. This one is, okay, in line number 13. Okay, sorry, the second one you can find in line number 7. Okay, so let's see. I give you exactly 1 minute and you find the answer. That's when you scan the passage and you can find the specific information in the paragraph that you have here. Okay, so let's see. Let's start. What is Omnogovy? In this case, this one is an area in southern Mongolia. Okay, if you find information, let me see, in line number 4 says, okay, that in the 1960s, paleontologists discovered a pair of giant arms in Omnogov, an area in southern Mongolia. Okay, you have this specific information in this line. Number 2, what does the name Deinocheirus mean? Okay, in this case, you find the answer in line number 7. Okay, called the animal Deinocheirus, meaning terrible hand. Exactly. Then you have the number 3. What were ornithomimids? In this case, you find the answer in line 13 and 14. And this is a type of dinosaurs that look like a present-day ostrich. Okay, so let's see. This one is a type of dinosaurs that look like a present-day ostrich. These one are the answers. Yes, okay. Omnogovy is an area in southern Mongolia. Deinocheirus, terrible hand, in ornithomimid. This one is a type of dinosaurs that look like a present-day ostrich. Excellent. Okay, now we pass to the vocabulary practice. And in this case, okay, we have the words in context. We try to complete the sentence with the correct option. If you examine something, you, okay, look at it quickly or study it closely. In this case, you study it closely. Number 2, a mystery is something you can explain or cannot explain. In this case, you cannot explain. Number 3, an example of an opinion is dinosaurs were reptiles or dinosaurs are very interesting. Okay, remember, we have differences between an opinion and a fact. Okay, remember, when you have a fact or when you express a fact, you have information, you have evidence. And when you express your opinion, it's only the ideas that you have about something. In this case is, dinosaurs are very interesting. Exactly. Okay, number 4. If something is terrible, it makes you feel bad or afraid. Okay, for example, it's terrible to get up early because we have a class at 8 a.m. Okay, number 5. You dig up something that is above or below the surface. In this case is below the surface. Okay, excellent job. Let's review. Number 1 is letter B. Number 2, letter B. Number 3, letter B. Number 4, letter A. And number 5, letter B. Excellent. Okay, now we pass to part B. This one is the completion. We complete the information with the words that we have in the box. Okay, we have appearance, estimate, examine, extent, length, and seek. Okay, the largest ever flying animal lived 85 million years ago. It was a type of pterosaur or flying reptile called Quetzalcoatlus. When the animal's wings were extended, each was about 12 meter. That's mean 40 feet. Okay, big. That is the, in this case, length of some airplanes. But did pterosaurus come from a smaller animal? And how did pterosaurus learn to fly? For years, paleontologists have been seeking answers to this question. That's mean look for the answers. Recently, one of the smallest pterosaurs was discovered in China by a team of Chinese and Brazilian paleontologists. In appearance, the tiny pterosaurus called N. cryptococcus was a small, toothless reptile with feet similar to those of a bird. Scientists estimate that N. crypticus lived about 120 million years ago. Okay, in this case, we talk about a specific dinosaur that is a kind of bird. Yeah, okay, let's review. Number one, extended. Number two, length. Number three, seeking. Number four, appearance. And number five, estimate. Okay, these one are the answers. And the last part. Okay, this one is the part of, let me see the word partnerships. You use opinion, that's mean the word opinion with an adjective. Okay, for example, different opinion when you have other opinion of a person, expert opinion when you consider an opinion of a scientist, maybe of a teacher. Okay, honest opinion, for example, when you're friends, okay, you give a honest opinion of something. Popular opinion, when the majority of the people that is in a group have the same opinion, this one is popular. Then we have the verb, okay, ask an opinion, give an opinion, or share an opinion. These one are the different verbs that you can use with this word. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Thank you very much, okay, for being in class. See you on Friday 14, and thank you for your active participation in class. Okay, see you on Friday. Bye bye.